Hello, imbibers. A very good afternoon to all of you children. Welcome to today's session. And in the previous session, we have discussed about the asexual reproduction, and we have also solved questions related to asexual reproduction in the practice session. And today, we're going to basically start with the sexual reproduction in organism. What do you mean by sexual reproduction? How it is basically happening? Why it is different from the asexual reproduction? We're going to discuss that in today's session. And before we start, let me introduce you to myself once again. And I'll be your biology expert, and we're going to discuss all the amazing and interesting topics related to biology, just like we've been discussing. Another session, another topic. This is sexual reproduction in organisms. Yes, going to discuss in organisms also and how exactly it is taking place, and the sexual reproduction in the plants also. That is, of course, is very important because we have discussed about asexual reproduction happening in the plants. We're going to discuss about the sexual reproduction in the plants. But before we start, as you know, I would like to introduce you to the most amazing thing which is Imbibe is offering you right now, is the subscription to Imbibe Simple. Yes, you have one subscription and unlimited access to all the examinations and all the features for straight away 7 days. Yes, without any penny, without spending any penny. You can just have to sign up using your phone number or using your email ID, and the Imbibe doesn't charge you a single penny for the particular subscription. And with this 7-day trial, you will having an access to unlimited examination. It means you can basically watch live classes, watch recorded session from India's top educator for unlimited examination. You can also have interactive Kubo lessons, interact 3D 2D assets during the session. Imbibe practice tests, you can practice 1.5 million questions, attempt 50,000 plus tests based on the 400 examination at subject, chapter and concept level. You can basically go through achieve journey leveraging a diagnostic test between the particular knowledge gaps. Yes, you can also have Imbibe live classes. 60 plus live classes are happening daily with the pre and post class activities with the personalized homework. Then we have doubt resolution. Then we have Imbibe Learn, where you can watch 70,000 plus videos and lessons for 20,000 plus books. All these particular things which Imbibe is offering you right now is absolutely free for the straight away 7 days. And apart from this, Imbibe is giving you Imbibe learning outcomes, Imbibe Lens, Imbibe lab experiments, Imbibe for parents, Imbibe brain apps, and Froggypedia. All these additional applications, all these additional apps are going to enhance your knowledge, help you with the education, help you with the content thing, help you understand the concept in a better way. So this is all about, I would like to tell you, one subscription for unlimited achievement. Clear? Yes? Okay, moving forward, next we have, starting our particular session, birds and bees in the metaphor used to explain topic of a sex to the youngster. So whenever there's a topic of a sexual reproduction comes up, you basically use birds and bees. Click on the button to learn about the gender differences. So children, if we talk about the gender differences, if we talk about different sexes, yes, you know, there's a peacock and there is a peahen. Peacock is a male, peahen is a female. Then we have lion and lioness. Lion is a male, lioness is a female. Then we have buck and doe deer. Then we have male and the female monkey. In every particular organism, there is always a male and there is always a female. For sexual reproduction to take place in any particular organism, it is absolutely necessary. बहुत ज़रूरी है two particular individual sexes का होना. Either it is a male or female. Male female का होना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. If I talk about apart from this physical appearance, basically difference है male और female के appearance में बहुत ज़्यादा difference होता है, of course, because there are two genders. Of course, there's a male will have a different kind of a physical appearance. A female will have a different kind of appearance. Yes, the reproductive part will be different, and this is why they are important for the sexual reproduction to take place. For sexual reproduction, there is a necessity to have a male reproductive system, okay, and the female reproductive system. For sexual reproduction, for a real sexual reproduction to take place, it's absolutely necessary for having female plus male gametes. It's absolutely necessary to have male and female gametes. Clear? Yes. Moving forward, next we have What does a male produces? The male produces sperm and the female produces egg cells in their respective reproductive system as gametes. Yes, the male basically going to produce male gametes, which are sperms in the male reproductive system. The female going to produce female gametes, okay, which is ovum. And when the fusion of these gametes takes place, there is a formation of a zygote, which eventually becomes a baby and basically being delivered. Yes, let's see exactly how the zygote formation is basically taking place. Yes, there's a male and the female. Yes, this is particularly I'm talking about. There is a fertilization. The sperm reaches to the egg. The fertilization is taking place. After the fertilization, there's going to be an implantation in the uterus. And after the implantation in the uterus, the growing of the baby will take place inside the female reproductive system. The fetus will develop into a particular infant or a child or embryo. Yes. Okay, moving forward. We have a question over here. Arrange the steps in the sexual reproduction in the correct order. We have to basically see the order of the sexual reproduction. Yes. Quickly, what would be the order? What would be the order of this one? Yes. Yes. I guess this would be the correct order. Male and female gamete will be produced in the respective reproductive system. During mating, sperm is being released and travel through the egg. The sperm and egg fuses and the zygote is basically formed. Yes, that's the step of the sexual reproduction. Identify and place the correct labels beneath the gametes. Yes. What are the correct labels beneath the gametes? Quickly. This is an egg and this is sperm. Simply this is a male gamete, egg is a female gamete. That's the correct answer. Okay, moving forward, next we have a male can ejaculate up to 300 millions of sperms at once. Yes, a male can basically release 3 million of sperms into female reproductive tract. Let's get that shrunk. Yes, as we move forward, the bees feed on nectar from flowers and pollen gets stuck on their body. Now we are talking about plants. What is pollen? Pollen is a powdery yellow substance containing pollen grains, yes, which produces male gametes. So whenever there is a bees, they basically sit on the flower, so they get pollen stuck on their body. When they basically suck nectar, in turn they have been given pollen, which is a male gamete. Yes, which is a male gamete. The flower is a reproductive part of a plant. You know, we have talked about this. So flower is the reproductive part of a plant which may have both male and the female reproductive system, or which may have only male reproductive system or female reproductive system. Let's talk of it and see exactly how the pollination is basically taking place. This is a fly, these are bees which come to suck the nectar. In turn, as you can see, while the bee is sucking the nectar, the pollen grains have got sticked to its surface. So the moment the bee will go to the next particular plant, there is going to be a female reproductive part. The stamen and the pistil are the reproductive parts of the flower. The stamen is the male reproductive part of the flower, male reproductive part, while the pistil is the female reproductive part. Okay, go ahead and select the particular flower. Which flower to select? Let's select the particular flower. Yes, as you can see, children, the pistil have the reproductive part. Pistil is the female part of the flower, or I can say female reproductive part. Female reproductive part, which is further divided into stigma, style, and ovary. As you can see, children, the stigma is where your pollen grains land, while style is a stalk-like structure which basically grows the pollen tube, and the ovary is basically contains the ovules. Yes, so children, or the egg cell. So this is the pistil, which is the female reproductive part of the plant. As we move forward, go ahead and select the particular flower. Now we have male reproductive part. Yes, so as we talk about the male reproductive part, the anther is the part which is responsible for producing pollen. Pollen, which is male gamete. Okay, a filament is just a sterile part, or it is typically a stalk attached beneath anther. Clear? Yes, this is about the yes. So this is about the male and the female reproductive system. Clear? Next, see what we have. We have, go and select all the pictures that contain reproductive organs of a plant. Yes. यस, किस केस में तुम लोगों को रिप्रोडक्टिव ऑर्गन दिख रहा है प्लांट का? दिस, here these are all the parts which are showing the plant parts, basically showing the all the contained reproductive system. Next, please label the plant parts correctly by dragging and dropping them the labels in the correct location. Quickly. Quickly, what's the correct answer? This is the ovary, this is the anther, this is the yes, these are the correctly marked reproductive parts. Next, fruits contain remains of every flower part. So children, as you know, why I am talking about this, because the ovary in the fruit is converted into, sorry, ovary is converted into fruit, while the ovules are converted into seeds. That's why the whole female flowering part remains as a fruit. Yes, flower, as you know, the reproductive part of a plant can have male and the female, both the parts they can basically have. Yes, locate the pistil and put back into the flower. This is the pistil we need to put back in the flower, and I guess this is the correct option. The female pistil is always there in the center. The pistil is the female which contains stigma, style and ovary, which we have already discussed, and they are basically always located at the center of the flower. Just click on the ovary to have a closer look. Yes, as you can see, the female reproductive part in the flower, children, the ovary contains one or many ovules in which female gametes are formed. Yes, as you can see, children, these are the ovules. It could be one or it could be more. These ovules are converted into seeds. Yes, and this ovary exactly is converted into fruits. Yes, and if I click on the ovules, we'll have a proper, you can see this. This is how you can see. This is the polar nuclei, and this is the axil. So this is the basically the internal structure of the ovule. Next, label the female part of the flower. What are the female parts of the flower? Quickly. Yes. Quickly, this is the ovary, this is the stigma, and this is the style. That's the correct answer. Next, select the structure of the pistil where the female gametes are located. Which are the structure where the female gametes are located? Yes, the ovules are the where female gametes are located. Okay. So children, in the today's session, what we have discussed about the reproductive part of the plant. The reproductive part of a plant is a flower. We have already seen. We have seen for the sexual reproduction, it is always important to have a male. Important to have a male and a female gametes. Yes, for the fusion. Okay, the stamen and the pistil are the organ present in the flower. Simple सी बात है. Stamen is the male reproductive part. The pistil is the female reproductive part. Pistil is a female part of the flower. Part of the pistil is stigma, style, and ovary, and stamen has the male part, which is anther and the filament. All these are the male and the respectively female reproductive part of the flower. So for the sexual reproduction to take place, the male stamen produces pollen grains, which is of course the male gamete, go and basically lands on the stigma until the fertilization inside the ovary takes place. So this is all about the introduction of the sexual reproduction and about the sexual reproduction in flowering plants. We're going to basically continue with this chapter only in the next session. Until then, please take care. But I would like to, before we go, we'd like to basically introduce you the three most amazing app, which is the Imbibe Virtual Lab Experiment. Yes, Imbibe app. As you know, Imbibe app has already given you 7-day free trial. Yes, which you can access to each and everything. Imbibe Lens app, which you can basically scan the text and you can see everything in the related information to it. Yes, we're going to meet again in the next session. Until then, children, please take care, keep imbibing. Bye bye.